Sub class 8. Today I am going to start your lesson number 4, metals and non-metals. Since third lesson I left because CBSE told to remove some lesson due to shortage of session in this year. So it is removed the third lesson. Right now, fourth lesson I am going to start metals and non-metals. Now in this lesson we will study the property of some metals and non-metals. You know, various kinds of materials find around you in the universe. Among those, some are known as metals, some are non-metals. Here is one periodic table given. Many metals and non-metals has been discovered by scientists so far. These metals and non-metals are found in nature in various ways. So we'll read their property one by one. Let us learn their property, and in this page one chart given for the elements in their symbols. You must know the symbols of various elements. In this symbols it will going to help you for knowing the various elements. In this chart you can see symbols are given. Carbon C in shortcut, fluorine F, same way hydrogen H, iodine I, nitrogen N, oxygen O, phosphorus P, sulfur S, aluminum Al, barium Ba, calcium Ca, chlorine Cl, helium He, magnesium Mg, potassium Pt, silicon Si, copper Cu, iron Fe, lead Pb, mercury Hg, potassium K, silver Ag, sodium Na, and tin Sn. So these are symbols is going to help you once you do the chemical property or learn the chemical properties of the metals. Here metals and non-metals again given bottom side. Property first it is given physical state of the metals and non-metals. If you see physically metals, so you'll find they are generally solid in nature. Metals are generally solid in nature. If you touch them, you can look them, you'll find out they are solid. And non-metals generally exist in three states. Some are solid, some are liquid, and some are in gaseous states. Now next point is the luster. Luster is a property of metal which show it is the shining. Metals are shining in nature. They will shine. Generally like silver, gold, coppers and all, they are shining. And generally non-metals are dull in nature like wood, plastics and all. If plastics not colored, then it looks like dull in nature. Now come to the next page. Here some other property given, hardness and strength. If you touch the metal, metals are generally hard in nature, and non-metals if you touch, they are not so hard in nature. This way you can say metals are generally hard in nature by touching. Next given density. Density is the property of metal. Some metals has got more density. If you put them in water, generally metals will go bottom side, and non-metals if you put like wood and all, it will float on that. So they have got more density, and non-metals has got less density. Some density given in this chart. Copper has got 8.7 gram per cm cube. Iron got 7.8 gram per cm cube. Mercury 13.6. Gold 19.3. Sodium and potassium below 1. So this has got more density, and density of diamond is 3.5 gram per cm square only. It is a non-metal. Now next is comes sonority. Sonority is a property of metal by which it will produce sound when it will go through hammering. If someone hammer on the metals, they will produce sound. In your school, you might have seen the bell which is being rang every after period, that is made of bronze. It is a kind of metals, and after that when going through hammer, pune you rang it, then it produce sound. Not only your school bell, in your kitchens also many kinds of metallic things are there. If you just beat them, they will produce sound. So this property of metal by which it is producing sound while hammering it, it is known as sonority of the metal. Now the next page once you will come, ductility and malleability. Now try to understand what is ductility and what is malleability. Ductility and malleability both are separate things. First I will tell you ductility. Ductility is the ability of a material to be drawn into wires. If you draw the wires from metals, it will be drawn. You cannot draw, but it is drawn in factory by melting it. So metals can be drawn in wires. Now you might have seen your houses, your electric wires and other things related to electricity as working, and many wires are put on them. So it is from metals only. From non-metals you cannot draw wires. If you want to draw wires from wood, you can't draw. Many kinds of non-metals, you can't draw wires from them. Now if you come to the conductivity of the metals, metals are generally conductor of heat and electricity. Heat and electricity can be passed easily through the metallic wires and metals. One portion, suppose one iron piece you have taken, one portion you are heating in gas, then gas burner, then your other part will be also get heated. Your hands will get heated after some time. But once you will heat a non-metals, either it will burn or destroyed. It cannot pass this heat or electricity through it. Here is one exception I will tell you. Graphite comes under exception. Graphite is a non-metal. Your pencil lead is made of the graphite, but graphite is a non-metal. It is poor conductor of electricity, but generally graphite you can pass the electricity with heat. Some non-metals are generally poor conductors of electricity, but graphite is a semi-conductor. You can say it will pass electricity. This is known as exception. Thank you.